And my name is Richard Gobble. I'm with the Washington Department of Children, Youth, and Families, and my title is HR Strategy and Planning Manager. My responsibility basically is to help the HR division bring their very best game to the mission of the agency. We had no reporting to work with. We had data, obviously, because we have an HR information system, but no way to look at data whatsoever. And in fact, child welfare had been coming to us for a couple of years saying, hey, we really need some turnover data, some retention data so that we can use that as part of our overall workforce planning. Our regular reply was, boy, I wish we could help, but we don't have the capacity. And so we started manually extracting data out of our HR information system and then working with that data, plug it into spreadsheets, and that began kind of the first fruits of our HR workforce data capacity. We got to the Excel spreadsheets, and that was helping us, but albeit in a very limited way. And so we thought, let's launch this data visualization initiative just to be able to lift some of the elementary data off of the Excel spreadsheet and make it to where it could help us actually start to use and make sense of the data. I didn't realize that we'd be able to visualize the workforce characteristics so that we could see over a period of time, we could spot trends, because one of the interests that DCYF is really interested in looking at as an agency as a whole is improving, for instance, our racial proportionality. Moving more to where the racial proportionality of our agency is more consistent with the clientele that we're serving. Well, and one key element of the dashboard shows us at a moment, just in a glance, what our proportionality really looks like along multiple demographic lines. When the data analytics team was formed, those of us who are the HR contingent really wanted to make space for child welfare to determine, okay, where are we going to focus? Because it's their workforce, right? And so we said to them, where do you want to drill down here? What do you want to look at? They didn't even blink before they said, we want to focus on retention. So, great. And then the next question was, well, where within the wide scope of retention, we could chase that a lot of different ways. Where do you want to focus? And they said, well, we think that there's an issue with retention with our earlier employees. And we said, great, that's where we'll go. And so we're working on it. And we've got the dashboard up, and we're messing around with it, and we're drilling down several different ways. And so we're able to use the dashboard to help us make decisions on what kind of time frames we want to focus on, where we want to latch on, so on and so forth. But then going forward, it's going to really help us in monitoring those particular focal points for retention. And so that's one of the key ways that we really in visualizing it being a real help to us.